Ọnwa m onye ukwu. Hey, ọnwa m onye ukwu. Hmm. Know yourself. Ọnwa m onye ukwu. Otu a ka ọ dị ndị be anyị. Anọ m ebe a egwuri maka iwu ụlọ. Dọrụ ka Dorothy. Na-emekwa ife m maala eme maka na ekwurekwu doro m anya sọsọ na ngalaba Solid 100.9 FM ka unu si anụ ọnụ anyị. Ọ nọ na mba ejelu mba ozi, ọ dị na 10B Savage Crescent n'ime GRA n'Enugu. Afọ mba ozi Ejiofọ. Ada na ọfịja ji eme ọnụ, ada ọ na-abụ ifuru ọchị ezi ya. Ego gị niile a na-adasịsị. Lauren Chioma bụ onye na-represent ndị Gikowe, ndị na-ekwu maka gender-based violence. Ndị ihe mmadụ nwere ike na-afụ ụkwụ ma ọ bụ na imekpa mmadụ ibe farụ. Anyị ama na-asụ ya sọsọ n'Igbo, anyị ga na-asụbiri ya ma n'Igbo ma n'oyibo ka o wee kwe ha maka ndị nke a bụ ndị Gen Z. Ndị nke a bụ the Gen Zs. Come on, man. So, good evening, Chioma. How are you doing?
Very good.
I welcome you to this wonderful show. Thank God I'm beginning with you, and it's going to be really exciting.
Yes.
Yes, we would wait for our madam. If she comes, then we continue, Madam Chinemerem. But if she doesn't, we'll go on, you know. So it's all about the gender-based violence. I want you to, in your broad horizon in Hitkowe, explain to the people what gender-based violence is about.
Okay, so gender-based violence, let's start from what violence is. Violence is anything that you do to someone that, you know,
Disturbs the person. Yes.
so,
Anything that is not so comfortable with someone's self.
yeah. So it could be physical, it could be emotional. There are different types, different forms of violence. Now, gender-based violence is anything you do to someone that the person does not like because of the person's gender. Maybe because the person is a boy or the person is a girl. You say, oh, this person cannot be the president because she's a woman, or a man cannot sleep, or things like that. So that is gender-based or gender-based, yes, violence. So yeah.
Okay. So, have there been some cases that have come to your table that in recent time, like maybe in Enugu, give us some instances.
Okay, so most cases are we see them in cases of secondary school students, especially those in what we call government schools.
Okay.
So most of them see here of children who are house helps, as they will call them, and you hear that oh their guardians are really not taking care of them. They are telling them to do this, do that, which they would not on a normal day ask their own children.
To do.
Yeah, so it's not right because we are all humans. You don't have to treat this person good and treat this person bad because you're not related or something like that. So that is it. That's those most of the cases are like that.
Okay, but really, what brings about violence on maybe a girl child or a boy child?
Personally, I feel like it's because of ignorance. Because why would you treat someone badly? Because you
Or because
don't
of the
like,
person's sex,
yeah, because you don't like that piece of their
their
hand or
face.
it's not nice. And most times we don't not most times we don't create ourselves. You
Yeah,
say, oh, this person has a big head. It's not the person that created his head or himself.
yeah.
Or you say, oh, her mouth is long, it's not her fault. So you shouldn't discriminate someone because of the person's appearance. So yeah.
Okay. Um, okay, so but when they report a case to you, what is the first thing you do?
The first thing we do is to ask first if they actually have parents and guardians, because some of them you find out that they are in these homes because maybe their parents are very poor, or they probably don't even have parents at all. So we try first off to check their background to see, okay, what is the actual cause of this. And then we also probably check um the guardians, why, what is their psychology behind this act. Are you doing this because you don't have a child? Are you doing this because you feel like you're wasting money training somebody else's child? Are you doing this because some people actually don't even know that they are violating other people?
People's rights, eh?
Yeah. So some people don't even know. So sometimes it depends on what exactly is the problem, and the problem would get the approach.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So, what kind of violence do you get mostly? Is it battery? Is it verbal? Is it beating? Is it just what kind?
Okay, so for
Psychological, mental, you know?
I feel like we should even remove verbal, because people don't even know that there is verbal violence.
Oh, yeah.
People don't even think about it like that. People don't think that, oh, okay, when somebody says, oh, you're very fast, it's violence.
It's violence, really.
Yeah.
It's
So,
violence.
but most of the cases are sexual violence, especially for a girl child. Now, gender-based violence is not just, it doesn't just affect the girl child, it affects both the girl child and the boy child, right? So, the most of the cases we get are cases of, okay, these girls or even boys, because we have um clubs, GBV prevention clubs in schools, in both boys' schools and girls' schools, all boys' schools and all girls' schools. And you find out that some of them, they actually come to us and say, oh, their guardians are treating them badly, their guardians are doing this, their guardians are doing that.
They don't want to. What do you do? What's your what? I just want to know the sequence for protecting the child or the person.
Okay, so first off, like I said, we get in contact with their actual parents or their actual
Guardian,
relations.
okay.
Yes, because some of their actual parents are still there, but they are not equipped to take care of those children. Now, sometimes we say, okay, after getting in touch with their parents, we can say, okay, what do you want? What would you? Because no parents will leave his or her child with a a person just because, okay, okay, this person is giving us money, so let my child go and die. It
Hmm.
doesn't really.
It doesn't work like
There's
that.
always, even if you feel like, oh, your parents don't love you, the there's this love. I don't know how to
Yes,
explain it, but
yes.
yeah,
It's always there.
it's always there. It may not be shown, it may not be easily seen, but it's always there. So no parents will just leave their child. So if they see that, okay, there is an alternative, we, we talk to them about, okay, what would you want? And then we don't just do it alone. If it's cases that have to do with like court cases, let's say, yeah, we can invite the police,
Okay,
we can get shelter for
okay,
them. We can also offer trainings as well for them
okay,
to be self-equipped,
okay.
because it's not just children that are violated.
Yeah.
It's not just children. We offer like empowerment, because you find out that, okay, even women, most of the cases are even like married women saying, oh, their husbands are treating them badly, and they just stay because, probably because of their children,
Yeah.
or because they don't want the world to talk about them, oh, you left your husband or stuff like that. So we basically give them trainings, empowerment, and other aids depending on the conversation and what they would want.
Okay. Well, have there been a successful justice system?
We are still working on that.
Okay. Okay. But you are trying to
Yes,
do that.
yes, yes.
Great. So have the radios, social media, TV helped to make your
Okay.
work easy?
So currently, what we're working on is inclusion of GBV prevention studies in the school curriculum for
Wow.
secondary school. So that's what we are pushing for. So that,
Wow.
like I said, a lot of people don't even know that they are being violated, and they don't even know that they are violating other people. So we try to, or we are trying rather, to inculcate that in the educational system so that it can be a compulsory studies, or a compulsory lecture or course, or you know,
Subject
yes, subject
for
for
secondary school
secondary
students.
school students, yeah, so that they can know that, okay, this is my right, this is what I can do to somebody and it is right, and this is what I cannot do to somebody. And also they should know that when they do this, they can even be jailed for it, so stuff like that.
Okay, great. Okay, I would like to open up the talk lines. There are some people who are listening to us who may want to ask, okay, for your contact, for how to get you in case they have a problem. They
Okay.
would want to submit some kind of cases where they can come if they don't want their identity to be known. You know, there are people like
Yes,
that.
yes.
So we'll just open up the talk lines for just maybe like 5 minutes so that we can wrap up.
Okay.
0902 311 1009, 0902 311 1009, and 0909 0909 Lorraine Chioma Okofu, that's whom you're listening to, and my humble self, Ozioma Ejiofor, aka Ijele. Ọ bụrụ na ị nwere ihe ị chọrọ ikwu, ọ bụrụ na o nwere onye ịma a na-akpagbu n'ịdị pụrụ iche, ọ bụrụ na o nwere onye ịma ebe ahụ ọ nọ, o kwesịghịzi ịnọ ebe ahụ maka na o tofego ịnọ ebe ahụ, ma ọ na o tofego ịgba bọị, ma ọ na o tofego ibi wite mmadụ, ma ọ na obibi obizi ebe ahụ na-emezi gị na-asọ ngọngọ ịpụba, you're not comfortable with your home and stuff like that. Ọ na o nwere ka mmadụ si agwa gị okwu, agwa ụmụ gị okwu, agwa ikwu na ibe okwu, ịlaikịchara ife ilo na mmadụ kwesịkwara na ịnụ maka ya ka a mara ihe a ya eme ya ịkpọ anyị. Hello, good evening. Gbatunata redio ahụ. Ọgba n'anya nwampio, ọ bụrụ na ị chọrọ ịkpọ anyị, kpọọ anyị. We're talking gender-based violence nke ndị Gidcowe na-akwado, ndụ na-afụ maka ọdịmma ụmụ ntorobịa, ụmụazị na ụmụ nwanyị. Hello, good evening o nna o, ndewo. Daalụ, ị ga-adị. Ndewo. Ngwa anyị na-akpa maka gender-based violence, nke a bụ a sponsored program. Ile anyị onu na nke a. Mhm. Mhm. Ehe. Ee. Heya. N'ime Solid FM. Mana ọ na-adị anyị n'ụkwa, I wish na ofu oke ka anyị zala oku wee pịachibe. Hello. Good evening. Gender-based violence. Just to join ya, ngwa kpọchi ya anyị azụ. O maka itira redio ị naghị ege ntị, igetụ nwa obele i wee jụọ ajụjụ ọ ka a ga-esi wee mee ka ọ daba ka anyị ghara ikwugbu n'onwe anyị n'okwu. Gender-based violence bụ ebe a na-afụ maka global initiative n'ihe gbasalụ development, n'ihe gbasalụ inete mmadụ anya, n'inete nwaanyị anya na inete ụmụ ntorobịa anya. Ọnya bụ GIDCOWE, ndị Global Initiative for the Care of Children, Youth and Women. Ọ ihe ha na-alụ dị ihe ahụ. Ndị ọbụla mụrụ ka esi emekpa mmadụ arụ, ndị ọbụla mụrụ ka esi agwarụ mmadụ arụ, ndị ọbụla mụtara ka esi eti mmadụ ntịntị ihe, ndị ntịntị ihe Nigeria Limited, ndị na-agwa mmadụ okwu ọjọọ, ndị oji ọnụ egbu ọjị, ndị oji ọnụ awa nkụ. Ọha mere ndị Global Initiative for the Care of Women and Youth ji wee pụta ndị GIDCOWE wee na-asị onye ọbụla emekpara ahụ chọrọ ka emekpa ya na maka na kemgbe Ngozi Ebo bụ team lead ndị GIDCOWE pụtara wee nwee ndị ọrụ dị iche iche isi zuru oke, a na-aga site n'obodo ruo obodo, site na local gọọmenti ruo na local gọọmenti, mana national mana steeti assembly, ha ncha niile ha ejigbadago ebe niile ahụ. Gọvanọ mana ha anọ, steeti gọọmenti mana ha anọ, ka iwee ghọta ihe a na-agwa gị abụrụ ihe ụmụazị. Ya na ọ bụrụ na ị fụrụ ebe a na-emekpa nwatakịrị ahụ wee kagba nkịtị, ị mara na ị chọburiri ka egbuo ya egbuo, nke bụ eziokwu. Please, I would want you to share us your address and possibly your numbers and social media handles so that ka ndị mmadụ key in so nyere anyị every Fridays ma ọ kụrụ 5:30 to 6.
Okay, so the call number is 070-1411-5306. 070-1411-5306. I'll call it again.
Yes.
070-1411-5306.
Okay. So ọ bụrụ na ị nwere nsogbu ị nwere gbasalụ ihe ọbụla a na-abụ abụ a na-eme eme a ji emekwa mmadụ ahụ na ọ dịrọgo obi mma, ifugo nọmba anụnwa akpọrọ 0701 411 5306 bụ akara ekwentị ọ ya abụ ịkpọọ ife yie ife ndị mmadụ akpọba gị and ọ na-edistruct live broadcast anyị. So ndị be anyị, ndị GIDCOWE bụ ndị si anyị rigobe n'anya na ha ada n'oge udo ma ọ kụrụ 5:30 to 6 p.m. Ihe anụnwa bụ Global Initiative for the Care of Women and Youth. Ya ụmụ ntorobịa ma nwoke ma nwaanyị ma ụmụazị, onye na onye ọbụla, nwere onye achọrọ care. So biko anyị ekene ndị GIDCOWE, anyị ekene Ngozi Ebo si anya dịrị ndụ, kene ndị niile na-agberi aja n'ukwu si ha nyadoro ha n'ezi mma. Ka anyị rapụzie unu n'aka UC the MC ka ọ bịa duru unu gaba. Nke anụnwawo the first episode anyị na-eme. Anyị ga-eme ka yeah. I have to bring her close to me. She's not prepared for it. When do we